Have you ever stopped to think that the human body is a silent machine, working all the time, even when we don't notice? Each organ plays an essential role, but there's one in particular that stands out for its constant dedication: the liver. It's like the guardian of our internal balance, a filter that purifies, transforms, and protects. Without it, life simply wouldn't be the same. And yet, it's one of the most neglected organs when it comes to health. People usually worry about the heart, weight, or the appearance of their skin, but rarely think about the liver. It's discreet, quiet, and works without making a fuss. But when it starts showing signs of fatigue, it's usually because it has already been severely damaged. What few people realize is that most liver damage doesn't come from serious diseases, but from daily habits, from seemingly harmless foods that are sitting right there in your fridge or pantry, foods we consume every day without thinking. These foods gradually overload the liver, forcing it to work harder than it should, until it loses the ability to regenerate at the same pace it's being damaged. I always like to remind people the liver doesn't complain, it just reacts. And when it reacts, the whole body feels it. Fatigue increases, metabolism slows down, digestion becomes sluggish, and immunity drops. The worst part is that most people don't associate these symptoms with the liver. Today, I want to talk to you about this, about the common foods you probably have at home that are silently harming your liver. I want this conversation to go beyond information. I want it to awaken awareness, to provoke reflection, and to show that taking care of your liver isn't just about avoiding diseases. It's about choosing to live with more energy, more clarity, and more vitality. Before we start, let me introduce myself. I'm Dr. Joni, and on this channel, I share health and nutrition tips for people over 40 who want to improve their quality of life through food. If this video helps you, leave a like to support me, share it with others, subscribe to the channel, and turn on the notification bell so you don't miss any tips that could help you. All right, let's begin. The liver is the largest internal organ in the human body and the only one capable of regenerating itself. It's involved in over 500 metabolic functions, from controlling blood sugar to producing proteins and storing vitamins. Everything that enters the body, food, drinks, medication, toxins, passes through it. It's like a massive treatment plant that cleans and transforms everything the body receives. But this ability comes at a cost. When the liver is constantly exposed to harmful substances, it becomes overloaded. And that's where problems begin. The number one culprit on our list is the famous sugar sitting in your kitchen. Sugar is sweet in your mouth, but bitter for your liver. It's found in almost everything: packaged juices, yogurts, breads, cereals, cookies, sauces, and even fit products. When consumed in excess, sugar turns into fat inside the liver. That fat prevents the liver from functioning properly and, over time, causes a condition called non-alcoholic fatty liver disease, or fatty liver. Fatty liver disease is one of the most common liver conditions in the modern world. And the most concerning part, it doesn't only affect overweight people. Even slim individuals can develop the condition due to excessive sugar and refined carbohydrate consumption. Over time, this can progress to inflammation, fibrosis, and, in severe cases, cirrhosis. Refined sugar also causes other indirect damage. It increases appetite, disrupts satiety hormones, and alters the gut microbiota. When the gut is out of balance, the liver has to work even harder to process toxins that should have been eliminated earlier. It's a silent, ongoing cycle of overload. Number 2. Sodas and industrialized juices. Many people believe that switching from soda to juice is a healthy choice. But the truth is that most store-bought juices contain as much sugar and additives as regular sodas. Besides sugar, they contain preservatives, colorants, flavorings, and acidulants, all chemical substances the liver must process. The big problem is fructose. In sodas and packaged juices, it's found in high amounts, mainly in the form of corn syrup. Fructose, unlike glucose, is metabolized exclusively by the liver. When consumed in excess, the liver turns this fructose into fat, contributing to the same fat buildup caused by sugar. Over time, this can lead to liver inflammation and even insulin resistance, the first step toward type 2 diabetes. That's why, when we talk about the liver, it's not just alcohol that's concerning. Sugar and sweetened drinks are now among the leading causes of fatty liver disease worldwide. Now let's move on to number 3. Ultra-processed foods you find in supermarkets. We live in an age of convenience. Everything needs to be quick: lunch, snacks, dinner. But what the food industry offers in exchange for that convenience are ultra-processed foods filled with substances the human body doesn't recognize as food. These products, bread rolls, ready-made sauces, processed meats, chips, fast foods, contain trans fats, preservatives, excess sodium, and stabilizers. These compounds must be neutralized by the liver, which uses up energy and enzymes in the process. Meanwhile, the body accumulates waste, digestion slows down, and inflammation increases. The biggest danger is that ultra-processed foods don't cause immediate damage. They act slowly, daily, like a drop of water wearing down a stone over time. The taste, smell, and texture of these foods are designed to trigger pleasure and dependence. And while your palate gets used to this artificial stimulation, your liver works twice as hard to cleanse what your body shouldn't have received. Number 4. Alcohol and excessive medication. Alcohol is a toxic substance, and there is no completely safe dose when it comes to the liver. Even small amounts consumed frequently generate oxidative stress and inflammation. The liver tries to transform alcohol into less aggressive substances, but in the process, liver cells are damaged. Over time, regular consumption, even social drinking, can cause fibrosis and reduce the organ's ability to regenerate. And the problem worsens when alcohol is combined with medications or a diet rich in ultra-processed foods. Many common medicines, such as painkillers, anti-inflammatories, and antibiotics, are also metabolized by the liver. When used without guidance, they can become toxic. That's why self-medication and alcohol are an especially dangerous combination. The liver is resilient, but it's not invincible. It needs time and proper conditions to recover, and that only happens when the aggression stops. Number 5. Bad fats and excess salt. Another overlooked factor is the type of fat we consume. Trans and hydrogenated fats, found in margarine, fried foods, and fast food, are highly inflammatory. They increase bad cholesterol LDL, lower good cholesterol HDL, and promote fat accumulation in the liver. Excess salt, on the other hand, retains fluids and increases pressure within the hepatic system, making it harder for blood to flow and for toxins to be filtered. The result is swelling, fluid retention, and a sluggish metabolism. Combined, these factors make the liver work like a machine without maintenance. It still functions, but loses efficiency day by day. So, be careful with your salt intake. Always check the nutritional label of your foods. Well, despite all this, there's good news. The liver is the only organ capable of regenerating its own cells. It has an impressive ability to heal itself, but it needs your cooperation. When you cut down on sugar, eliminate ultra-processed foods, moderate alcohol intake, and increase your consumption of natural foods, the liver responds quickly. Within just a few weeks, you may notice improvements in energy, digestion, skin, and even mood. The whole body realigns because the liver is the center of metabolic balance. Taking care of your liver is not an act of restriction, it's an act of liberation. When you choose to eat better, drink more water, sleep well, and reduce stress, you're giving your body back its natural ability to function the way it was designed to. Liver regeneration begins with small choices. Replace soda with water. Choose fruit instead of industrialized desserts. Season your food with natural herbs instead of ready-made sauces. And most importantly, eat mindfully, paying attention to what you're putting into your body. Each meal is a decision. You either feed your health or feed the overload. And the most beautiful part is that the body always chooses life, as long as you allow it. In the description of this video, I'll leave some links to supplements I recommend for you. Sleeping better, maintaining a healthy gut, and a good gastrointestinal tract improve your overall health. as they are very important pillars. Well, that's it. We'll wrap up here. See you in the next video. Take care of yourself.